afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Yanks try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. James Paxton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's the pitch. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Stepping in, Jace Peterson, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peterson is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. In there, 1-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hicks going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Gregorius is under it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Carnes, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The third baseman.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So, obviously, he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And he misses there, 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order
right
up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 38th home run of the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Not shortstop. Didi.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Carnes is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. And I think one of the keys for him is to get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Popped him up. Andujar over to his right. One down.